Hello again, everyone. Today I'm going to talk more on AI art since it's been a few months since I last talked about it, and in that time I was able to learn more about it, so I decided to make a follow-up to it. When I first tried it out, I was pretty excited and saw the potential of this, but now the more I learn about it, the more concerned I am. Since making the first video, I've seen so many videos and people talking about how terrible AI art is, how amazing it is, and I'm here trying to figure out where I sit. Like I said, when I first saw this, I was more in awe of what it can do, and to a point I'm still interested in it, and I want to see where it goes. But at the same time, it's not always going to be all good. My views have shifted to a more negative perspective on this subject matter. I'm mainly concerned with the fact that it's being trained on copyrighted work without us artists being able to say whether we want to be included in it or not. This is something that's been discussed a lot lately, and for good reason. To my understanding, it seems that these AI art models were trained on millions of images, probably for scientific studies and nonprofit purposes, and then companies took this and started using it for profit. This is one of the main reasons I currently don't want to use AI art generators at the moment, since it's profiting on the backs of unpaid and unnoticed artists. This isn't the fault of the end user, but rather the companies themselves. It won't do any good for artists to attack those who are generating images for fun. Many of them may not even know that these problems exist, so we need to educate not only ourselves in the matter, but also those who are interested or already using AI art. By focusing our efforts on the companies and just becoming more aware of it, we can fix the problem at the root. I'm also concerned how this will affect the general view of art and artists. A while ago, I heard people say that digital art isn't real art because you can just press a few buttons and get art. Nowadays, we can show our progress and show everyone how it takes a lot of time and effort to make digital art just like traditional, so this argument has very little say. Well, the more popular AI art gets, the more people are really gonna devalue other digital artists like myself, because now you really can just press a few buttons and get art. I've also seen artists who spend hours on a drawing and get comments like, "What AI art generator did you use?" or "What prompt did you use?" which is really frustrating. I would say now more than ever is a great time to start sharing your art process and show everyone how much time and dedication it takes to work in this craft. Luckily, with YouTube and social media, we can easily share our art process, so I know for a fact that not everyone is going to think this way and devalue artists. My guess is we're going to get a lot of small groups of people who look at our commission prices and say how they can easily generate art in a few seconds, so why bother paying? If you encounter these people, then don't worry. These people aren't the kind of clients that you want to work with anyway. I feel like the major problem with AI art is with its data sets that these art generators were trained on. It's become an ethical issue because these companies are using artists' copyrighted art and materials for their own profit. My problem with AI art isn't the end result images or with the people who use it, but rather the data it was trained on. On top of that, I feel like there are multiple legal, ethical, and artistic problems to AI art that I feel like if you defend against the ethical problems of AI art, some random person can easily come along and give you the scientific and time-saving pros of AI art. So trying to research and learn about this for me has become a very complicated matter. I think the best way to learn about this topic is just to learn about it not only from artists, but also from the scientists and people behind these programs. One thing that AI art has brought up in many people is why they make art in the first place. Like, why are you an artist? Why spend thousands of hours on improving your skills if a computer can do even greater things in a few minutes? Honestly, I feel like there's always going to be someone better than me, so there being a machine that's better than me doesn't bother me much at all. The reason I make art is because I love it. I love the process of taking a blank paper and making it into something cool. I love creating characters and stories and just being able to connect with one another through my creation. For me personally, AI art doesn't hinder my progress of making art. In fact, I'm pretty sure it fuels my motivation because I want to make just as good art as they do with my own hands. Yeah, it's gonna take more time, but it will mean much more to me to create a work with my own hands and by myself than something I generated on a computer. Another problem with AI art is how it's being used in terms of theft and plagiarism. Before AI art, if someone wanted to copy another artist, they could trace or recolor their work and call it their own. Nowadays, people can take a famous artist's work, put it in an art generator, and make new variations of their work and call it their own basically. Using AI art this way kind of feels like a new form of art theft or plagiarism. Even though AI art generators have now made it more efficient to accomplish this art theft, ultimately the real problem is with the person. But no matter what, we know art theft and the like is looked down upon. So whether they've made it with AI art or without AI art, if someone plagiarizes or takes something that's not their own, of course the community is not going to like it. I'm not trying to defend AI art in any way, I'm just saying that plagiarism was a problem that we've always had, and now with AI art we have a new way to make plagiarism, I guess. Not that most people want to do this, it's just a new avenue for those who don't care for the artist. At the end of the day, AI art isn't going anywhere. In fact, by the end of the year, it could be twice as strong as it is now. Rather than get sad or freak out, we really need to educate ourselves and advocate for the AI art generators to stop using copyrighted work. Because it's still a new field of work, we now have the opportunity to establish the norms of how AI art is made, as well as used to help define what is more and what isn't in this field. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think taking out our copyrighted work out of the equation will completely solve all of our problems with AI art. It will help, however, there's still going to be people using it for commercial gain, to copy other people's work indirectly, as well as affect our jobs. But I think we need to have an active voice in this topic so we can continue to help share how this new technology is used. If you're looking for more videos about AI art, then I will link some down below in the video that I found very informative. Either way, I want you as a viewer to learn this information yourself and make educated opinions on the topic. There are things that need to be changed for AI art, but if we are able to effectively have a voice in it and change it, it could be something that could benefit us in the future. This is just optimism speaking. I'm really hoping that we can figure out a solution to this problem because at the moment I've been seeing a lot of, I want to say doom and gloom from this subject, and I just tend to try to find a positive spin on things. I feel like the videos that I will link down below will provide much better information on AI art than I ever can alone. Honestly, I just wanted to make a small video updating my thoughts on the subject and provide you guys with a way to easily find more information on the subject. The more I learn, the more my opinions may change, so it's something that I'm going to further study myself. I hope you guys took something good from this video, or at least have found a way to learn more about AI art from the videos I linked down below. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye!